back to another very zoomed in video today. I'm obviously hitting you guys with some foundation videos, and I just hope that you guys are enjoying it because I'm showing you some first impressions, I'm telling you about new products on the market, and today we will be talking about the new Maybelline Fit Me foundation and powder. I bought these foundations from Discam. The powder is R92.95 and the foundation itself is also R92.95, which is very affordable, especially for Maybelline products, because most of their foundations, I believe it's just over 100 rand. What drew me to this foundation? Well, first of all, it was obviously on the stand and it looked pretty new. But the second thing I also saw was that it says matte and poreless, and it's for normal to oily skin. Obviously I bought it and I uploaded my Essence video yesterday with a Fresh and Fit foundation, so I kind of thought that this might be the same sort of foundation. They also the same price range and that sort of thing, just obviously a different brand. I do think the shade collection is more. I just want to check here. I'm on the Foschini website and it looks like there's what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 shades. I don't remember seeing 14 shades in Discam, but if it is, it's quite a nice collection. You've got some colors for darker skin tones as well, which is obviously you know, a nice thing because the Essence one only has like 5 shades. So let's quickly look at like what this foundation promises. Okay, so we are looking at a liquid foundation for normal to oily skin. Great. I took the shade 120. It says that it's a matte and poreless normal to oily skin. It's going to mattify and refine pores with a blurring micro powder for poreless looking skin. So it's kind of like this foundation is telling you, girl, you didn't need primer for them pores, I'm gonna fix you. So we're gonna see if this really works. And then it also says it matches the skin tone and texture, it's natural and has got a seamless finish. So today's video is not going to be like a check-in wear test. I'm literally going just to do a demo and first impression, tell you what I think of the product straight off the bat, but I will update you guys in the comment section down below and tell you how long this foundation lasted compared to the Essence one that I posted yesterday. If at any given stage you feel that you enjoy this video, please hit that thumbs button down below. Don't forget to subscribe and let's get started. As you can see, you zoomed in, I've got nothing on my face, no primer, no setting spray, nothing, just my moisturizer from way this morning, and it is now 12:47. So let's just start applying this foundation. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand like I usually do, break the seal, so you see I haven't even used it. I'm hoping it's not too dark for me. The powder that I took is in 110 because I find that 110 was almost like a little bit too light. So if this foundation is a bit too dark, I'm just gonna lighten it up with the 110. Where is my foundation brush? So I must say I'm quite nervous to apply foundation straight to my face without any primer, but I do want to see the whole poreless claim they make, so I'm just gonna pick some up with my brush. By the way, it doesn't really say anything about the coverage of the foundation. We'll see. Oh, it does say natural seamless finish, so I'm assuming it's not like a full coverage foundation like the Essence one claims to be. Okay, this one actually looks like the perfect match for my skin right now. It does actually cover like my pimples. I'm having a little bit of a breakout situation. Sure, I am already impressed. Let's look at my freckle situation. Look at it. It just kind of covers it. It's actually, oh, actually really nice, you guys. I'm gonna take a little bit more. It feels very lightweight, I must say. And the coverage is also pretty good. Like, I didn't expect the coverage to be this great. I thought that it would just be like a sheer coverage because it says like the natural seamless finish. But it actually really covers well. So as you can see, all the redness in my face is gone. It covered some of my pimples. I wouldn't say it's like maximum high coverage. I wouldn't say it's like a maximum full high coverage foundation. It might be buildable, because they do say dries down to a matte formula, so you can obviously build on top of that. This foundation is water based, and you can feel like it feels quite dewy when you apply it to the skin, and it looks dewy as well. So we'll just have to give it a few minutes and see if it dries down, mattifies and refines pores. Let's have a closer look. So I do see it blurring my pores out a little bit, but I wouldn't say it's completely blurring it out as much as a primer would have. But I'm thinking this foundation would be great for someone who's not really into primers, who maybe does not like the feel of primers, because a lot of primers do feel quite silicone, that blurs out your pores. So if that's you, then this foundation would obviously work for you. And also when you're in a rush, when you don't have a lot of time for makeup, you literally have like 5 minutes, you can slap on this foundation. The way the mirror is, it does look like my skin looks you know, kind of blurred and that sort of thing. I think on camera you can also kind of see like it looks pretty nice, but it does look dewy still. So I'm just gonna give that a minute or two to see if it dries down a bit more, and then we'll see. So I'm just waving it to try and see if it will dry faster. I can see that it's starting to look matte on certain areas. It does not feel completely matte though. Also when I touch my face, it does kind of transfer. So I don't know, like I've definitely tried some foundations where it's way more matte than this, but luckily it's not like shiny. It looks a bit dewy, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's completely matte. And like I say, it does transfer when you touch your face. You can feel the foundation. And like I mentioned in my previous video, I always set my foundation with the powder because I just like setting it in place. So I'm gonna go in with the Fit Me Poreless Matte and Poreless powder. This is obviously 110, lighter than the foundation. So looking at the benefits, they tell us that it smooths the skin texture, blends seamlessly, even skin tone, for shine free soft complexion. Maybe they meant for this to kind of be used together with the foundation to really make sure that the foundation mattes down when you apply it. But let's see how it goes. I'm picking up my Real Techniques brush, and I'm just gonna pick up some powder. Now it kind of feels like it's matte, almost. Not completely, but almost. So I guess you do need a little time for it to just settle if you're not a powder girl, but let's go in on powder. So even though this is a lighter shade, I don't see it making such a big difference to the color of the foundation. And I'm just patting that into the foundation because that's how I set my makeup properly, instead of just like swirling it around. For like a loose powders are my favorite compared to compact ones, just because I like picking up a lot of powder and then really like tapping it into the face. I also feel like when you're swirling your brush in a compact powder like this, a lot of the powder are actually going into the bristles, where with loose powder you're just picking it up and placing it on the face. So that's just the reason why I prefer the loose ones. Okay, once I've done that, I start by buffing off the excess powder that I have. Okay, let's feel it. Okay, now this is matte. Okay guys, this is matte. It's kind of looking like the foundation's oxidizing a little bit. I'm not quite sure. I'll let you know in the comment section down below if I see any difference throughout the day, but it does look like it oxidized a little bit. The powder feels really nice on the skin. It feels really smooth. Feel the powder like this, you can kind of feel that soft velvety feel. There's no graininess, which is a plus side for powder this affordable, because some powders really do have that grainy feel to them where this really doesn't. It feels really nice on the skin. As I can definitely see my pores, they are more visible. I don't know, like I would definitely still use a primer even if I use this foundation, because I just like the way that my skin looks with the primer. I do have quite big pores over my nose and this area over here. That's mainly where I struggle with pores, so maybe I'll just apply a little bit of primer over here because I'm not liking the way it looks. But if I don't look at this area and I just look at the rest, my skin looks smooth, it looks flawless. They say it blends seamlessly, which I can definitely agree with, because it did blend out quite well. It did not that I feel like powder needs a lot of blending overall. No, it's okay. Is it a powder that I will always grab? No, I will probably stick to my translucent loose powder from Yardley, which I absolutely love. But I mean, it's not bad if you want to pair it up with this foundation. So what I'm going to do, I'm just quickly going to finish up my face. But I'm going to put a little bit of the Fit Me on my hand like this and just let it sit there for a minute or two. I'm just going to do that. And I'm just going to let it sit there for a minute or two while I finish my makeup. And then when I come back, I'll just test it on my hand again to see if it did oxidize. But even if I look at like the dried down foundation I have over here, it definitely looks like it's oxidized, but this is going to be like a proper test. So I'm going to finish my makeup and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished my makeup and I don't know, I'm kind of shook right now, you guys, because I feel like my face looks so orange, like compared to my body. I've got a yellow undertone, and this foundation almost matched my face perfectly, but now it looks orange. I don't know, it was just my imagination. But I mean, we've got this little test over here, so let's compare it to that. I'm going to take the foundation and put some next to it, but just something I noticed is that it does dry down matte. It takes a while to dry down, but it does go matte. Oh my gosh, I literally feel like Donald Trump right now. I don't know, on camera it doesn't look as orange as it does in real life. So let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, yeah, totally. You can definitely see, like, this is the fresh foundation I just applied. That is the one I applied earlier. You can see it looks way more orange toned, where this one almost looks yellow. This one looks orange. I don't know if you guys can notice that. So it's not like it oxidized to a much darker foundation. It's almost like the undertone of the orange came through strongly as it sat on my hand, which, I mean, it's pretty disappointing because it has to oxidize this much. It's almost like a lot of matte foundations lately oxidize real badly, so I don't really understand that. That's a little bit of a disappointment, and I kind of wish like I took the 110. Is it the 110? Yeah, this is the 110. I kind of wish like I took this one in the foundation shade, because I don't even know if I will wear this foundation again because it's just too orange on my face right now. So just be careful if you do buy this foundation that you can shade lighter when you swatch it in store. I'm just using the same setting spray I used yesterday, and then I'll see how long it lasts. I will let you guys know in the comment section down below. But I really hope that you enjoyed this first impression and demo, and just my thoughts, like first impression thoughts on this product. Is it a foundation that I will go run to the store and buy again? I don't know. We'll see how it wears. We'll see how long it lasts. First impressions, I'm really disappointed with the fact that it oxidizes. So I'm just giving you guys a little bit of a close-up so you can see the pores. They are still pretty visible, and I kind of look orange AF. Like I look like I had a bad self-tan. I mean, it sits well on the skin, but I just feel like I'm so orange. Ooh. Okay, so my final thoughts on this foundation and powder. I obviously did my makeup. I used the same setting spray I used yesterday. I'll see how long it will last today. I'm a little bit disappointed because I wish that I went for a lighter color, but overall it's not a bad foundation for the price you pay. I mean, if you are a girl on a budget, this foundation is pretty good. The coverage is pretty nice. This foundation versus the one from yesterday, same price point, but the finish is obviously different. So this one's got more of that matte finish, where yesterday's one has got that dewy fresh finish, but you can obviously matte that down with a powder. The powder is pretty nice. I did say that I do love my translucent loose powder, so this is not something that I would grab every day. I also expected the 110 to be pretty light on the face, like underneath the eyes. If I put it under my eyes, it kind of just fades into the foundation that I have. It does not brighten up or add coverage, I would say. And the foundation, I mean, you guys know how I feel about this foundation. I'm disappointed with the oxidizing oranginess I've got going on, but maybe the 110 would have been perfect. Matte, it takes a while to matte down. Pores, it gives you that little bit of a blurry effect, but not the full effect a primer would give you. And let's see what else. Natural seamless finish, it does give you that nice flawless finish once your makeup has been applied. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first impression demo on this product, and let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of this product. Would you rather buy this one or the Essence foundation I reviewed yesterday? Make sure you check the comment section for my update tomorrow on how this foundation lasted, if the coverage was still good enough and that sort of thing. Tomorrow I'm uploading a video also on foundations, like a versus video on a high-end foundation and a new one that recently just launched. So make sure you stick around for more videos, and I love you guys to bits. Until next time, stay sweet. I'll talk to you soon.